Come on, Ken. How you doing? Good morning. At the street.
So we get to the air down. So there had a sleep. That's pretty good. I got to sleep at 9. Finally, instead of 5:15, 5:30.
Nice. Aren't you kind of into a groove right now?
Like waking up.
Yeah. Just like getting rhythm and set.
Yeah, like I wasn't like played it.
Yeah.
Sales Black Friday.
Anything?
Nothing that is stuff that I needed or wanted to work. I wanted the fullest sale. The other one I already have. So I have to do another stuff updated. They roll. Some work in there. Better trading. Like old blast and a half hours when I got 7 p.m. and then East Coast time that will be 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll do it around something like that. I do remember last year. I worked at Louis last year. Right? No. Well, whenever, yeah, you're right. Whenever I worked at Louis last, we got like a list of stuff beforehand, and then another list that would go live on Friday.
Do you ever Black Friday shop?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, fucking good time. Me and you, we have some good times.
Yeah.
We just only got our first gaming setup.
I also had some good times with Rick too.
At Black Friday?
It's one of his traditions. He likes to do the Black Friday thing. He says he wakes up early, but it's like 10 a.m. really. So we miss all the sales most of the time. But yeah, it's just good times. I think.
What did you guys buy when you did it?
He usually shops for clothes.
What clothes? Because like Rick's funny, he'll just mimic what we do.
Yeah, just like whatever he could find at the mall. So like I think the one time we were in Washington, he wanted to go to J. Crew.
Yeah, because that's what we wore at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which fuck them.
Yeah, we've been hard on like the fitness and Lulu stuff for a while. I mean, Lulu we got mad at a few times, but like overall, we're like the pants are still the way to go.
Yeah, I think athletics shorts they're not so good anymore. At least I just don't like the patterns
and nothing else. Like
but
the
like,
structure hasn't changed.
The business clothes are like
money
on point. I don't think I own a pair of jeans anymore, which used to be like standard office jeans and a dress shirt.
Yeah, fuck that. I would never wear a pair of jeans again. I bought a pair from like Madewell. I forget, like 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure like Maddie made me buy them or something. Just awful. I just hate them. They crush you. They get hot. Lulu anti-ball crushing ABC pants.
Have you ever stood in a line for a Black Friday? Because it looks like G was up in a line at 1 a.m.
for an Xbox 360 at 1 in the morning. Holy shit. No.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, never. I'm pretty sure the only time I've gone out for Black Friday was with you.
Yeah.
And we went to go get our PC.
I mean, we stood in the line, but it wasn't like we were waiting for it to open.
The crazy thing about that, we stood in line. I got the one PC that was left, right? And then we went to the other store and got yours.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was something like we got the only ones. We got lucky. So the line waiting did happen. What, G was buying a 360.
Yeah, that's way back in the day.
He's an Amazon guy. Most people at this point, well, the thing that bothered me was Black Friday turned into fucking Black Monday, and it started on Monday. And it's like I can't trust them because it's like, all right, are you going to put a better sale out? You're going to put more stuff out, the stuff that I actually want, or am I going to impulse buy something?
Yeah,
like that's my thought with Lulu. It's like, all right, from what I remember in the past, they're going to list more stuff tonight.
Yeah,
so I didn't pull the trigger yet on some work clothes. What did you buy so far? Nothing
from Black Friday. Nothing.
You bought appliances for the house.
Yeah, I'm like you, because we bought those last week, and I was like, they were like, oh, pre-Black Friday sale, and I'm like, is this the sale? But then we went to Best Buy, and they like were running out of like a dishwasher, for example. So Trill and I were like, screw that, we're just gonna pull the plug on something now.
That's I did buy the Huckberry slippers, but they're like more of like a shoe. Like I could wear them to work if I want to.
Gee, what's going on with sales for the camera? Any good lens deals? Any good glass? I haven't checked.
Yeah, I did see some stuff, but I was going to send it to him, but then he was sick, and you know our relationship's it's like struggling right now. He's like we're fighting right now.
I'm thankful for G though. I want to say that right out.
Yeah, let's go right into that. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for G, man. I mean, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have a PC.
He doesn't he thinks we're hard people in the sense of not to please. We just have like a hard sense of humor, I think. So I think he gets sensitive sometimes when we joke with him. He thinks we're being serious, but yeah, dude, I wouldn't even know what Discord was.
Holy crap, we got 7 viewers. Hello, fans. I'm also thankful for family, the gym, my health, the usual things as well. But yeah, what about you?
Oh, fuck ton, dude. Fuck ton. I think my life's different right now. I'd like to thank, it's like a speech. No, I'm thankful for me moving here. I think that was the Procore job was a very different opportunity. This year I got my level 3 CrossFit. Thankful for what CrossFit has done for me as a person, because I don't think just the fitness side, like becoming a level 3 taught me a lot. Jesse, I know you're watching. You're just afraid to chat, dude. Like me and him, we came really close, got close this year. The Vespa gang started, the scooter gang. It's not over. I'm convinced him to move here at some point. And just, the drive to become a better person. Me and him had some good times this summer. It was a good time. Thanks, brother. You're out there somewhere. Maybe not. But
that's it.
Yeah, that's all. There's a list, but I started this new trend on Instagram. If anybody wants to follow me, it's Luke Lombardi 28. Luke Lombardi 28. I'm just gonna do some coaching on Instagram once a day. On my lunch break, I go for a walk along the water. It's beautiful.
Like CrossFit coaching?
Yeah, I'm gonna take life and mix it in with CrossFit coaching. I think is the goal.
Okay.
So
what inspired this?
I think Procore opened my eyes up to a little bit like that. The back end of things, I'm not a professional salesman. I'm not saying any of those things.
Right.
But a lot of the stuff they're teaching us and we're going through is just cool. I could literally take that same concept that I somewhat know and teach it to somebody in maybe a simpler way, or maybe the way I view it. And it's CrossFit stuff, a lot of things we've learned and things that we've talked about with Vern Ackerman, books, right. Listening to CrossFit podcasts, any of them, Ben, and just now putting out what I want. It's probably shitty to start, probably shitty quality.
It's always shitty to start. Yeah. Look at this podcast.
Yeah, so we're on episode 8, and it's a fucking shit show so far.
Our tech guy quit. Yeah. Stop doing it.
The finances are plummeting. We're literally living in a house right now with nothing. We don't have a couch. We're eating dinner on the floor tonight, I'm pretty sure.
Speaking of, as if anyone's on YouTube, let us know if you can donate. You don't have to donate, but let's just know if the option's there, because we haven't figured out if that's even an option.
Also, there's 6 viewers. Everybody else can chat.
Yeah, you can also comment.
Have to be G.
Drop a line if you're watching on Twitch. Drop a line.
I know viewers there.
but anyway, so what is the kind of theme of the Instagram videos? What are we kind of working with? Are you behind a whiteboard? Where are you usually?
Well, right now it's just just chilling like this. Talking to my phone.
So personal.
Yeah, just personal. It's just gonna be I keep saying I don't know, maybe I'll stop because I fucking run out of ideas, but I feel there's a lot of things in my brain that I could say, took what we learned in work about discovery and now layering it into that layers in to every single thing. G says there's no donation.
All right, so we got to figure that out.
But yeah, kind of.
And then how long are you capping yourself at?
I'm trying not to go any more than three Instagram holds, and I
think it's long. 30 seconds each.
I think 30 seconds. I'm trying to go no more than 60. Try and fit it in, but yesterday was 90 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
But I just felt it was good content, dude. I had to put it out there.
Yeah.
A couple of people are reading out. They're dude, this is awesome. Keep the energy up. People I don't talk to, so it's fine. If you don't like it, don't fucking follow me or mute me. I don't care.
What was your latest one?
Latest one we talked. It's just Monday, Tuesday. I did discovery on Monday and how discovery. Kind of how to go into discovery. I don't exactly remember what I said on that. It was so fucked up. I videotaped it and then Instagram crashed. Videotaped it and Instagram crashed. So by the 4th time. So Mondays I don't think was as good as the first intent, because it's it was raw when I did it and it was oh, that was cool. And then it didn't work. And I was are you fucking shitting me? But I wanted to make sure I did it. So I did it 4 more times and it finally worked. Yesterday, I talked about communication. So it was hey, here's discovery, and how are you going to discover different things in yourself with other people around you, and so on and so on and so on. And then yesterday was layering piece number 1. If you want to have better discovery on yourself and other people, you need to have good communication. Whether that looks you're going to talk to people, whether you you always say to me, just go say hi to the people, go shake your hand, go do this, just be yourself. Having the crucial conversations, whatever it might be. Was just kind of the way you're going to get better discovery is asking deeper questions, being more attentive, and so on and so on. I did not talk about being attentive, because that was today's theme.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was just going to do a quick little thing. Make sure you pay attention. Make sure you listen when people are talking.
I feel like the little things go the longest ways sometimes. But speaking of Instagram stories, I was thinking like, man, those can be frustrating with the takes.
With the takes, yeah.
And I was like low key, like I was watching Eric, our friend Eric is in a band called Kaisland. Check him out. They're releasing a new song, but in one of them, he was doing a little promo video for himself, and he's like walking and introducing it. And I'm like, man, I wonder how many takes that took. And like, you know how weird it is when you're doing it in public too, like, because he was walking in the park. So it's like, if he like had to do that 4 times, he's probably like getting super frustrated because it's annoying. You're like saying the same lines or you say the wrong word. Yeah. But then I noticed like some people don't care. Like Matthew McConaughey will like leave a fucking video, and you know how like you can add the captions.
Yeah.
But they'll like capture everything, right? And like he's got that stutter problem.
Yeah.
So he'll be like, and then they'll just be like, hey, on the captions. But he don't give a shit. He just posts it anyway.
Well, that's kind of what I was saying. It was like part of it, like I think, because you just said like the rawer versions are better. Like we had that one podcast 3 weeks ago where it was like, I thought really good.
Yeah.
And it crashed and we deleted it. And once we jumped back into it, I was
all
not
fake.
live.
Yeah.
That's how I felt with the Instagram. I don't know what Eric did. It'd be nice if he was here watching live, but
yeah, he's sleeping
chat about it. But I think overall, just running with a more natural, raw cut on Instagram is how I'll probably go. I was hoping to get you involved, bounce some ideas back and forth coaching wise and see what feels good, et cetera, but we didn't. But again, it kind of came up from me just learning. I just feel like work has opened me up a little bit more. And I feel like that's the progression of this whole year. I started the gym the gym was a lot bigger than the year before, was affiliated for the first time in the year. We did the open, and then we kind of were just like rolling with the punches. I mean, working in the restaurant was rough because it's a rough job. But getting my level 3 gave me like a boost of confidence. It was like, now it was like on paper that I know what I'm talking about. And then it was like, just get better at that. And then I did some courses, and then we just layered in more and more and more. And then all these opportunities, and then moving here and meeting more people. And like, again, the job's cool.
Yeah. That's always good.
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving traditions.
Okay. All right. We're going to jump
in chat.
Leave
us your Thanksgiving Day traditions. I'll tell you ours. Or the ones we've gone through.
Post the link in 5 minutes. We're going to post the link. Let's set a timer. 4 minutes. We're going to post the link.
We'll have a guest on.
And then we'll have some guests. Anybody that wants to pop in, you don't have to put your camera on if you don't want.
Yeah, Josh Higgins, if you're out there, dude, we'd love to interview you.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Timer started. We're not in a rush. We don't have to start, but we're going to pop the link out there in a couple minutes for the viewers to hop on in here. So shoot it to your friends. All right. Thanksgiving traditions. Favorite one?
Favorite one?
Yeah, or,
I don't know. I liked the walks we used to do with my, when I lived in Pennsylvania. Our whole family would go on these big walks. And then G hit another awesome one. This is kind of a new one for us, is doing football in the morning with gym people. We're going to do that actually today as well. So that always is fun. Last year I broke my pinky.
Yeah, I know somebody I want to have
see
on
that.
this. I got to text it to
compared. It's fucked up still. It was flag football too. Eric did the same thing apparently with his finger. Then there's the Black Friday tradition. The morning after Thanksgiving, that was another tradition. I think we had a short tradition of doing non-traditional food for Thanksgiving.
Short.
Oh, it's running now this year, but last year I think I broke it because Trill wanted traditional.
Oh yeah, but I think I came out here at least 4 years in a row, 5 years in a row.
Yeah,
we did
fish.
We did halibut. We just did seafood, right? We just did halibut. I'm pretty sure year 1 was like a lemon halibut. We did Thanksgiving in Yosemite the one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good run with traditions. Yeah, we did a big hike usually. We did the double peak challenge one time on a Thanksgiving hike. I think the bigger one for me was the Novo football games.
Yeah.
A couple of years. Last year was huge. We did
big turnout.
A lot of fucking people. We had fun. Everybody was competitive. Team mustard versus team ketchup. So I'm trying to let that roll in to this year. We had like 20 some people, multiple games going on, and then just went deep. Is that true, G? Tell Luke his mic is fucked.
That was Josh, but that was later. That was earlier.
Yeah, was it
I
good?
said that.
My
Yeah,
mic
G said
good?
you're good now.
All right.
That was at 7:36.
All right. So yeah, I think that's probably was my most recent favorite memory. Was gee, is Mike good, man? Got a lot of people on here commenting. Yeah, football was the biggest one for me.
Any other traditions that I didn't cover?
No, I think like I kind of said, I mean, we did all the family stuff, the family hikes. You know how I am about hiking. I'm not like a huge fan of of hiking, so that always throws me off. But I'm fine with just like hanging out, seeing people. I like to stay busy. I need to be talking. I need to be doing things. I need to be moving around. So I feel like we did that for Thanksgiving, which was always fun. So
good.
Yeah. We open it up for some people. Get some
Yeah,
people in here.
People online. She says your mic is good.
Send the link to a couple.
Also, best Black Friday deal that you've seen so far. Drop it in the chat. Down to promote stuff, materialistic things. Fuck it. I might get a new table saw.
I was going to send you a link today.
Yeah.
What's the brand?
Rigid. Home Depot.
Oh shit! I saw. What's the brand that the contractors had? The Milwaukee, not Milwaukee, the other one.
So the interesting thing about power tools, they all have a different color scheme.
Yeah.
So DeWalt is the yellow one, Rigid's is orange, Ryobi's that neon green. That they suck.
Red is
Milwaukee is that like blue. Red is Skill.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's like the off tone blue, which is
with red writing. That's Milwaukee.
Yeah, but then there's another one.
Oh, Cobalt.
The Cobalt, but there's still another one with an M. It's not Milwaukee. It's something else.
Makita.
Makita, maybe. Yeah, that's it. But aside from that, you're gonna buy this table saw.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was
maybe a chop saw too.
I was thinking like we could build my desk instead.
We can build a top, but I can't make a hydraulic desk.
Yeah, well,
unless you want permanent standing like our friend George.
No. He has a permanent.
He has no chair in his office at work.
Why?
Huh? He just likes to stand.
I mean, so far at Pro, I literally stand the whole day.
It's rough though on your joints. Like I feel like you need a balance board. Have you used one of those yet? Do they have them?
Something. Yeah, somebody has one.
Yeah.
I think they bring their own stuff in.
We had them at Sonos, and it's way nicer because I don't know. It looks dorky as fuck, but it makes a huge difference.
I was thinking about getting a foam roller and cutting it in half.
Yeah.
And just like taking my shoes off when we're rocking that.
Toe Spacers also makes that rock.
I thought about
like
that.
board that you stand on. We could build that, I'm sure, ourselves.
Would it be painful?
No, just fine to go up to the river, get those smooth river rocks.
Yeah, and then just glue. I'm sure I can just by the amount of work.
Construction glue, it's easy, dude.
Yeah.
Now we can make it. We'll make it.
We're gonna do a project, arts and crafts. But yeah, I guess nobody's joining, so let's just go into that.
Also, chat, sorry about the glare. Luke and I are going to change the studio up. So another big exciting news. We're moving this weekend. Yeah. This is it for this place.
I'm kind of sad. Are you?
No, I hated it.
Well, what do you hate? You don't hate the actual house.
I hate the actual house. I hate two-story homes. This house really solidified how much I fucking hate stairs.
Yeah, because?
Multiple reasons. One, I just can't figure out how to walk up and down them without tripping at some point.
That's a you problem. That's no.
Two. Some of the guests at the house like to blockade the very bottom of the staircase. So there's just ton. Yeah, guests and tenants, people who live here.
Like who?
Like Trill, myself, you.
Don't you?
Oh, you want me to go see the Rucker?
Yeah, I wish we had a live fucking camera. We could walk around. My shit. Everybody else's stuff ends up in from your peanuts. I don't eat peanuts.
That was for the office, dude. I was looking at you huge ups.
But I literally put nothing in front of the steps. I actually keep it on the other side. The wall with the picture of us is where I normally put my stuff.
Yeah. I
think the new house needs a little bit more organization on the plants.
Agreed.
The bench, I'm fine with billions of plants, but I think the plants on the bench and different things is then it just it's an extra piece of furniture that you have to maneuver around. I think it'd be better to just hang the plant on the wall.
Also, seeing it in full spectrum, I think we have too many damn plants, but that's for someone else to deal with.
I think it's fine, but
other thing I don't like about this house, we literally live here's the back wall, and here's the train. So literally, the fucking train shakes the whole house. It's loud. They're always banging.
Yeah.
My neighbor is, I guess it's the same for both houses, but it's more noticeable here when you're in a two-story house. You can literally see in your neighbor's windows.
Yeah, well, I think the bigger thing for me around here is the The speed bumps. Last night coming
Dude,
home.
Trill makes fun of me because I bitch about them, but it literally builds over time. I'm surprised because you've only been here a month. Like the fucking aggravation that those things give me.
It's just like because you have to fucking and these aren't like good nice speed bumps. These are like a really high short speed bump. So your car goes up and then smashes into the ground. It's like the ones that I'm used to are like a speed bump where if you fucking speed over it, you're gonna fly, but you can slow down and your car will gradually roll over it. These are literally extreme where it's like you go up and the car smashes the ground.
Yeah.
I hate when the car makes noise.
I don't know this for sure. I swear, though, that HOA fucking president dude put them in there for some stupid reason. It doesn't make any sense because the way our house is like you come into the road that we live on and it's a U. So there's turns that are obviously going to force you to slow down anyway. You can't like bang around the turn at 80 miles per hour. It just physically isn't possible.
Also, there's cars on both sides.
Yeah, so it's like no one's really going to speed that much.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I mean,
so every time I get to the speed bump by his house, I just fucking floor the truck and it's just like.
Well, my car can't do that.
I'm probably destroying my suspension, but yeah, those things for whatever reason, man, like oil my blood because you got to hit how many 3 before you get to our house?
Get to the house, 1 to get 3.
Yeah.
Within literally, I want to call it 20 feet. Every 20 feet, there's 3, and it's just this circle. So he definitely requested them to get put in, or somebody did. Which is stupid. He's also our neighbor. He's also yelled at Matt for dropping a barbell in the garage.
At 1 p.m. on a Sunday.
He said it was too loud.
Too loud.
Which is fucking ridiculous.
During COVID times, too, so everyone was stuck inside. But, yeah, I hate the HOA. So we're getting out of the HOA. What else do I hate about this fucking house?
I think the intersection.
I hate getting here. I hate living by a high school. I hate fucking...
Well, the issue with the high school, it's not that the high school. It's literally there's only one way into this neighborhood through the high school entrance. The same. If there was 2 entrances or 3, like if you can get in one from, I don't even know what the other side, what that road.
But it's also a high school we can't use. Like I don't know, chat. If anyone lives near a school or goes to a high school, I know we have, but like, isn't it standard that you can use the high school fields, the tennis courts, the football field?
Yeah, they literally lock.
Yeah.
Everything. They lock the tennis courts, they lock the basketball courts, they lock the football, the track, whatever.
You'd think it was a private school.
I don't know how. They just left it unlocked by accident. And Matt does usually. We're working on that. It's like part of like the theme in the house.
I hate everything about this house, G, and I'm finally letting it out right now. The new house, I will be less complaining because I'm in control. It all comes out of control, dude. I'm fucked up like that. I need to be able to into control.
So you like give me an example.
At the new house?
Yeah, just anything.
Like if we're living in the new house and we decide like one room's too small, like I'll just fucking knock a wall down and make it bigger. That's what you by control.
Got our first guest.
Oh, Jesse, the legend.
I don't know if we'll be able to hear him.
Jesse, dude, you there?
Their mic. You don't have a mic connected.
Connect your mic, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jesse. He was in the beginning of the podcast. We kind of talked out. He was one of the people, I don't know if he was listening, that I expressed gratitude for. So I don't know if we'll be able to hear him.
Hold on, Jesse.
We gotta change the settings here.
1 second here. Usually we have a tech guy do this kind of stuff for us, but okay,
it's there.
Audio.
You're just not talking.
Chat, can you guys hear Jesse? Jesse, chat.
Nothing.
Hold
on, Jess. Hold on. It's technical difficulties here. If anybody wants to.
He's muted again.
Did you press the unmute button, Jess? Are you connected to your car? He likes to do that too. All right. Well, Jesse's gone. So
thanks for getting on the show, Jesse.
Yeah, aside from that, where were we?
Just talking about me being complaining, controlling.
So yeah, I want an example though of like in the new house, what would be something that means control?
Like if I wanted to change the layout, or like if the toilet was pissing me off, I could just get a new toilet.
Yeah.
That's where I mean by control. Like in a rental, you can't do anything.
You essentially could, but you're just upgrading the landlord and getting fucking money for it.
If they want to do that.
Yeah. Well, the bigger thing I like was fucking weird was like the taking the security deposit to clean the carpets.
Yeah.
Even though Trill literally rented the place out for her. She should be like, hey, yeah, here's your security deposit. Appreciate.
That's a good point. I'm thinking about that.
The place or doing X, Y, and Z for me over the last couple of years. So that's kind of weird, but whatever.
That's a really good point. Yeah, Trillian had to show the house, and like she did a good job. Like she wasn't a dick about it, but she was like nice and like, hey, it has this feature and this and that.
Yeah,
but it's like an awkward thing to do.
Yeah, so quick little thing that happened. The current landlord, Matt Trill, lived here for 3 years.
3 or 4?
3 years, I think 2019 to now, moving out next week or Sunday, something like that. But what happened is the landlord, we put it up for rent starting last month, and a bunch of people came to see it. Trillion was basically the landlord's bitch and had to show all the people the house. So me and Matt would have to take the dogs out for a walk. We would have to take the dogs to the gym, or me and Matt would be at the gym. And then poor Trillion had to go ahead and show the house to people and like, you know, basically sell it for her. So she was a realtor and had to sell it to these people, which was odd. But the bigger piece then was like, this lady was texting Trillion. She's like, hey, do we have gas washers and dryers? Like just a bunch of random weird things where she had to just like, the landlord knows nothing about the house, now is taking money out of the security deposit to literally get the carpets cleaned because it was in the lease. As a good person, in my opinion, is like, you just be like, hey, thank you for the help.
Yeah. But then you just think like people just don't even have that thought.
No, they don't. They don't express gratitude.
Yeah. It's a very good point. Gratitude. Maybe you should all think about gratitude for this holiday. Yeah. Maybe you should relight some fires.
Look at the person next to you. Gee, talking to you, my guy. And tell the person next to you right now. It could be a stranger. You could be at the grocery store watching this. You could be at the gym. You could be in bed, whatever it might be. Just text somebody, look at somebody, and tell them what you're grateful for that they've done for you. It could be the guy at the grocery store behind you. Be like, hey, man, thanks for letting me go first.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
When are we getting Rocco on the pod?
He doesn't answer. Fucking Rock is
guy's a busy guy.
Yeah, he acts like he's the president of the United States. I don't know who else to invite. Everybody else hates us.
I'm trying to get Jesse back on here. I have lots of questions to ask him.
Yeah, I've tried to get everybody. Do you think it's our mic?
No, G, can you pop on real quick?
Somebody, G, just pop in here.
I don't think G's even watching
Jesse,
anymore.
Maybe your headphones are broken. Like maybe just put AirPods in or something and then get back in. And if it doesn't work, we'll kick you again.
What are your thoughts on the Twitter debacle?
With Elon?
Yeah.
I think fucking Elon for prez.
You think he's doing it right?
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah. That's what I thought when everyone was like, oh, he told all these people to work and all these techies like walked out on him. I was like, of course they did. Their jobs are so cush. They don't know what it's fucking like. Gee, Mike, did you hear Jesse G?
I just think with the Elon thing, we're just trying to do some tech issues. Like that's what's cool about YouTube. Is like we don't like if we were on Spotify right now, we'd have to have like a whole like a setup. Like we couldn't look like this dump. We'd have to have a structure. People would have to people want to learn something. So we haven't taught you guys anything about anything. We just talk. This is just a chat, a show. So if we get more people in here, there's more reason for people to watch and just enjoy their day. So it doesn't really matter what we do. We could fuck up. We could just walk away. Like Savon just walks away, and it doesn't matter.
Hold on, let's get Chet on here.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Luke, distract chat real quick.
So chat, tell you a little bit more about the workforce, the work day. Actually, never mind. I can't talk about some of these things. Jay Larudo was in the chat again.
Who's Jay Larudo?
Jesse, he was in the StreamYard.
Ah, there he is. All right, never mind. Screw Chet.
Jess.
There we go, boys.
There we go. We got audio. All right, first and foremost, tell us about your Thanksgiving Day WOD, dude.
Tell us who you are.
Whew. All right.
Give us a 60-second rundown of who you are.
Who I am. All right. Well,
go. Time to start it.
I am 35 years old. I just started a new job 6 months ago. My new life included starting CrossFit. It was terrible today.
You're digging into that a little bit later.
There was a little scaling.
Nice.
And it's been a struggle. Without Luke's peer pressure, it's been a real struggle lately.
All right, cool, dude. I'm happy to hear it. What was the workout?
It was like 10-8, 6, 4, 2. It was.
You need to go upstairs right now.
Okay. 10-8, 6, 4, 2. It was like power cleans, 5 power cleans, and then burpees, and then add 3 burpees every round. And then,
before we get into this, what do you do for work?
Yeah.
I inspect people's roofs and get them roofs paid for by insurance companies because of storm damage.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, he's a salesman. Jesse,
Yeah.
is a salesman.
Welcome to the club, right?
Yeah. We were just learning about persuasion tactics.
Vince and I were just talking about it. I said, it's funny. Luke is all of a sudden in sales.
Yeah.
And not all of a sudden. I've been in sales my whole life, dude.
Well,
I persuaded you without even knowing what persuasion was to start CrossFit by peer pressure, essentially. But I still persuaded you to do something. This is Jesse's dog. It is a what do they call that? A purse dog.
Pomeranian Chihuahua.
5 pounds fits in his purse. Carries it on the roofs. Of
8
houses.
pounds. 8 pounds.
8 pounds. All right. So workout you did. You had that. You were there with Vince, right?
Vince and I went. Yes.
What do you have to say today? Anything good?
He said the was a chaotic holiday WOD. Would you agree?
It was a holiday WOD.
He said it was chaotic though.
Oh, absolutely chaotic because there was no, it's a typical Luke holiday workout. There's no training.
Wait, what do you mean? It was just like go for it?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna do that too here.
Yeah, we're just gonna go.
Yeah,
it
was a
go
go
for the
for it.
workout. I think they follow cap on some days.
No, it was like power cleans, kettlebells, and you needed the rig too.
Yeah. Well, me, I'm not capable of that, but yeah.
Do you work today?
No, sir.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to my mom's house. We got half of the attendees dropped out.
Holy shit.
So we went from 6 to 3. We got COVID going on in the family.
Oh, wow.
So
COVID. G's got COVID too. He's our tech guy.
Oh, geez. Yeah. It's geez, literally. It's going around. It was not fun when we had it.
Why didn't you go to the Lombardi hike?
You want to be on the camera? Okay, well then go.
Luke gave us COVID.
Sorry.
No, you're okay, Jess. It just happens.
Oh shit! I gotta sit up. I look extra fat like that. Can't.
That's all right, dude.
All right, dude. Favorite Thanksgiving tradition, or if you have any, what do you got?
Yeah. My mom's pumpkin pie.
Boom.
Okay.
Food. That's a good one. I didn't think about typical favorite dishes.
What do you like about it? What makes it the best pumpkin pie?
I think it's the pumpkin from the can.
From the can. Well, I'm pretty sure it always is. But is there like a reason you like it? Because
she's a fantastic baker. Sorry, Mom, not the best cook. So
okay,
it's one of those things where it's like, all right, we already know the pie's cooked. There's going to be no technical difficulties there.
Yeah.
We're supposed to eat at 3, but that has escalated to like 5:30 before, and things drag on. So we know that dessert is guaranteed.
I feel like at your mom's house, the pie is probably just better because of let's give you some context. Jesse's mom's house, you have to drive down dirt roads to get there.
Yeah.
Drive down
Backcountry.
dirt roads, backcountry, drive up this fucking massive hill. The neighbor's house is like a $5 million house, and you got another $5 million house, and you got Jesse's mom's cottage just sitting there.
That's barely hanging together.
Yeah. And it's like you drive up this big driveway, you got a couple garage, like old school stone, right?
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
walk up all these flagstones to the house, you go inside, and it's like this old cottage house.
Wait, can the Vespa handle that, or do you not Vespa there?
He's done it. He's done it.
I Vespa'd thousands of times on the blue Vespa. The black Vespa, the Hog, can really handle it.
Did you get the black Vespa back yet?
No.
Yeah, this guy, we drove to the Hamptons, bought a Vespa. He got it taken apart, painted. I want to say 3 months ago. And he said,
I started my job, so it was like August 10th or something like that.
Yeah, but when did he finish?
I mean, I haven't heard from the guy, so I'm assuming it's done.
Did you haggle when you bought it? Yeah, he strikes me as a haggler.
Yeah, Jess is the biggest haggler.
Yes and no. It was in a little bit rougher condition than I originally anticipated being because it was in the Hamptons. So I was like, all right, sweet. It's a Hamptons bike. Well,
Yeah,
it turns out it was an NYC bike. So rusty, a little bit edgy.
Well, definitely rusty because it was in the Hamptons. Like the water, it's like out here. It's like this ocean spray just comes on everything.
And let me tell you, the guy, Dr. Shoshani, was a freaking character. So he was like, oh, yeah, I have all 3 keys. And like the one rule is like you never buy a Vespa without the brown key because that's the key you can
That's
clone.
like Ducatis. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the one you can clone. Otherwise, you need to get the immobilizer and everything. So he's like, oh, yeah, we have it. So he shows up. He doesn't have the keys. And he's like, all right, like I'll mail them to you. I'm like, cool, no problem. Dr. Shoshani reaches out to me like 3 weeks later and is like, "Hey man, is it cool if you Venmo me $5.50 for the shipping?"
And we drove to the fucking Hamptons. Again, Dr.
Yeah.
Shoshani. And Jesse's like the nice guy. He's like, yeah, absolutely. I'll pay you the $5.50.
I was like, dude, I mean, the keys are going to be like $125 a piece because like I
you
literally
need the key.
So
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah, I'll do it.
I
Yeah.
just thought it was hilarious because, like, yeah, that's even when we met him in person, he was just like a weird dude. Like, I'm pretty sure they were asking us questions, and he had a fucking busted arm. He wanted to help us put it on the truck.
Dude, and the wife was like, "Oh, Dr. Oz." Like we're like,
Oh yeah, she started to have a political conversation.
"Oh my god, it was so inappropriate." And I wasn't expecting it out of them.
But Jesse was like feeling the fire. He's like, yeah, I love Doc Oz. I want to vote for him. And all these
Persuasion,
Yeah,
dude.
he was a persuasion. And then she was like, I hate him. And Jesse's like, I was just fucking with you.
It was a weird interaction, and that was what 3 days. No. Yeah, like 3-4 days post-op for Luke's wrist.
Yeah, I had my wrist surgery. We drove to the Hamptons.
Yeah,
early in the
from being
morning.
single.
I think it was like a week because I was able to move again. Because I'm pretty sure I
but it was like
yeah.
I wasn't anticipating the hitch rack that I got was going to take as much work to
We had
get
to
it
pick
on.
like a 300-pound fucking Vespa up. Again, the
Oh
only
my
reason
God,
we
dude.
did that was because of CrossFit.
Yeah,
We would have died.
Holy hell. It was
Yeah.
But that was a great trip. I learned all about Luke's life.
Did learn a lot about Luke. A lot.
And that's a rare occasion to get him in the car for 9 hours.
Yeah, well,
That's the beauty of road trips, though.
It was
That's also a
fun.
good test of friendship. Like, if you can get on a road trip and get deep, that's a good friendship.
relationship.
Yeah.
If you're gonna
Yeah,
vet
it took a
somebody.
little while. It takes a little while to warm Luke up, but
Well, it was also 4 a.m, so it was one of those like Matt knows, like typical, like wake up, don't you just
He
kinda-
sucks in the morning
you just gotta
sometimes.
look at me like that.
Luke, oh my God, I used to get scolded at the gym all the time for talking to him.
But in a good, because Jesse would walk in every morning. Like, get Vincent here, because Jesse would walk in every morning, the happiest person in the gym.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to do that at
And
work.
he would be like,
Dude,
"God, good
forget
morning." And he would, but he's a fucking fire. He likes to pick the fire. He would just be like, he would sit there and he would poke and then blow, poke, blow. And he'd be like, "How was work last night?" And he would just dig in. Then he'd be like, "Was Fabi in there?" And then he would say something else. And then he would just keep digging in. It was funny. But it was like, what was some of the other stuff you would say? It was always like jabs at like me coaching and other things too.
No.
Yeah.
Just pressing the buttons, though, getting
It's
things
like,
done.
oh, Luke, are you going to do this workout with us?
Well, listen, I mean, so I left my job of 15 and a half years. I sat around for 3 weeks. We went on a hike on, what do you call that? Like Murder Hill or something? Misery Mountain.
Yeah.
I started CrossFit the next day.
You did.
And
Well,
then,
first of all, it took weeks to get you actually to finally show up, but you did. Literally every day he showed up.
yeah, dude, I was at CrossFit for like 6 days a week for the first like 2 months.
For even longer than that until you got a job.
Yeah. Well, I dropped down to 5 for a while, I think.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. And that was my social outlet because like I wasn't doing anything else all day. So it was like going to the gym. That's where I'd be talking.
Him and Vicky. He had a crush on Vicky.
Oh, Vicky.
Do you still talk to Vicky?
I haven't heard from her in a couple weeks, but yeah, she hit me up not too long ago. I think she's working out from home.
Who's Chelsea from Mainline?
The coach.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
How are her air squats, in your opinion?
Strong. She air squatted right in front of me today, and I was like, God damn.
Because Vince said they were questionable.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
She was flying through her air squats today. She was right in front of me, and I was like, my God. But remember, I'm a follower. I still don't even know what most of the movements are.
Like, did she work out with you guys?
Yeah. It was a Luke Lombardi holiday workout.
Okay,
This
we're doing
was
the same thing. That's funny.
It was after the 9:30 class yesterday. It's open gym all weekend. So,
okay, cool.
But she did like a little pop-up thing, which is cool. She's super energetic, which is great because like Vince said, even at 5:30 in the morning, she's like the same way. She's not grouchy old Luke.
No, that's a skill in itself.
I've been getting better, but that is a skill in itself. I'm getting better because I'm waking up fucking at 5 a.m. every day.
Dude, I love it. Vince is wearing the same sweatshirt as you today.
Is he? Yeah, they're all sad, dude. He misses me.
The funny thing is, Patrick that goes to the gym. I don't know if Matt knows him or not.
Yeah, he knows Matt.
Yeah.
So Patrick's son went to the gym with us for the summer when he was off of school. And I had a great time with him. He surpassed me by the time he left. 15 years old. Like maybe 2 months, no, a month and a half into like his 2.5, 3 months home, he goes, we're like talking, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, Sarah, Luke's wife," and I'm like, "What? That's his sister."
Ronan. Everybody always thought me. Rocco thought we were married or like dating.
Oh my
Pretty
god!
sure you thought I was dating Sarah at some point in my career.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I don't think I'd ever met Sarah until I started at the gym. Maybe
Yeah.
one time somewhere, but like I'd met Maggie when I met Maggie when she was beating me up at the bar.
She punched Rick. It was me, Maggie, Ricky, and Maggie punched somebody in the chest.
Yeah.
Ricky, but she
Ricky
was also
like,
rough
super,
after
like,
me, and I was like, "Hey, we just met."
I got punched like
Yeah.
really fucking hard, and Ricky was like, "Holy shit, this chick's crazy."
It was awesome. That was an awesome night. I really was impressed by Maggie that evening.
Yeah.
But so it turns out we were at the gym today, and like Chelsea was like talking to Vince and I, and then Chelsea turns to me and she goes, "Jesse, where's Sarah today?" And I'm like, "That's her dad. I don't know."
Yeah.
I think she thinks that Sarah and I are married now. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
probably. Yeah, probably everybody does. All right, Jess, we got another viewer on, dude. So it was great to have
Yeah,
you.
thanks
on
for coming
today.
on, Jesse. We'll make you an official guest one day.
there we go. Goodbye, boys."
We're gonna have a full-on interview actually Sunday with you.
All right, that's
All
fine.
All right, see ya.
GG's, dude.
Chet,
Yeah,
welcome,
Chet
dude.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Look at you.
Where are you? You're getting a turkey for the day.
Yeah, I'm hunting turkey. Gotta quickly kill this thing so I can cook it. I'm in New Jersey, West Portal, New Jersey, just across the border from PA, where Easton, PA is.
Okay.
So if you can picture that.
Looks nice there. The grass is like green, or unless it's your camera.
No, there's some green. I don't think I can switch the camera around, but let me point it around here.
I don't think you can on this. I can remember
So-
the issue.
You can
Oh,
kind of
there you
see everything.
Yeah, that's beautiful,
That's
dude.
nice. Would you say you're grateful for that?
Oh yeah, for sure. I love coming here. It's gorgeous. I don't know if you can see, but that hill behind all these fields is speckled with orange from the pumpkin fields.
Yeah.
So it looks kind of cool with all like the pumpkins back there still like growing.
How far does the property go? To the hill?
So that hill starts the beginning of somebody else's property, but
Yeah.
the left side of this is there's another field there that's being rented out for growing soybeans, and then all the way back to like the river way back in the way is their property.
So you're gonna go down through the soybean field and just kill everything. Get
Yeah,
rid
I
of
got
that
my-
shit, dude.
Wait, when did you buy
Yeah,
the
I got
property?
my AR. I'm gonna go turkey hunting.
This is your property, right?
No. I don't
Who's
know.
You,
Elise doesn't seem to want to stay here. She's going to be moving in with me coming up here in a couple weeks. So
oh shit! So you guys are done with New Jersey?
she's going to come and visit still because her horses will be here. But yeah, her parents still own this farm and live here. So until
Okay.
they pass it along to her, it's really their space.
But she's moving in with you. That's a big thing, dude. That's awesome.
She's moving back in. I guess it'll be like the 4th time that she's lived with me. It's nice.
Wow.
We go back and forth.
Is that because the farm's just a better spot to be? That's what I would do.
I don't have room for horses. Yeah.
Not
So in
yet.
the winter,
Yeah, if you were to pick, which property would you pick? Her parents' property or yours?
I would sell them both and buy something closer to my job that could have horses.
Yeah,
That's what I would do.
I was just gonna say. I guess you're stuck by certain constraints.
Yeah, that's right.
Would you rather Elise or Eric to move with you right now?
Eric's always welcome back. He is
Yeah,
always.
Eric,
He's
you
always
got
a
a spot if
for
you
Eric.
need it, dude. Jet just said it live.
Always welcome. You guys
He
too.
just
if
gets
you
too
ever need a
comfortable,
spot.
dude.
What are you guys
Get
doing for
comfortable.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, what are your Thanksgiving Day traditions, dude? Here we go.
Well, I eat an entire chocolate cake all to myself.
Already?
No, it's sitting there waiting. I'm pacing
What kind of?
myself.
Wait, by who? Hershey?
No, Elise makes it from scratch.
Oh shit!
Damn,
So
like
big, thick
high-end
flour
chocolate though.
cake.
That high-end bougie shit you like?
Yeah, all the good stuff. Yeah, but it's a normal family farm get together, which means it's a bunch of old people, really, is to be honest. A bunch of people that are I know as acquaintances who are friends of the family, and so Elise and I kind of like bop in and bop out a little bit, but we don't really like spend too much time hanging out.
Have you tried the Tony's chocolate?
I haven't even heard of that one.
Dude, it's in Whole Foods. It's at your spot.
Tony's is the shit.
I order my chocolate online. Vosges.
I'm telling you, you gotta try. I think I was with. Was it you or Eric? One of you. We were at Whole Foods and you were like, "I'm craving chocolate," and I was like, "Grab this Tony's bar." And that might have been Eric. Dude, you gotta try it.
The best chocolate you'll get.
It's
your hands
fucking good.
Tony's. I feel like I've seen it. Is that the ones with like the really thick bars?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the wrapper's like papery and kind of like comic bookish.
Yeah, colored.
Yeah, it's like wax paper.
Try that. Just get the milk chocolate or the sea salt caramel.
Yeah.
He likes dark chocolate.
I'm a dark chocolate kind of guy. I
They have
got
Dark chocolate.
I'll do that. Yeah, dark
Yeah,
chocolate.
You have to jump on that and try it out. Damn, dude.
Is this in the new house?
No. This is the last probably cast in the old house, the shit house.
All right.
Doesn't have floors yet.
Yeah.
Getting it all ripped up.
Yeah. It's pretty much not livable right now, but hopefully they'll turn that around by Saturday.
You putting Luke to work? Luke, you laying some tongue and groove?
I'm doing everything, dude. I ripped the garage apart, damaged my hand.
I never see Luke. He's never here.
I'm at work all the time, dude. We'd love you at Procore, though. If you are interested, dude, they're hiring a vice president, senior technology manager.
Dude,
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Right up my alley.
I'll send that shit to you. I'll send it to you. It's a fucking stellar job. Sell your profit share where you're at. Jay up with us. Remote position. And then I got yelled at. Would you yell at me for doing some of the stuff I've done? I got yelled at by IT.
By the IT guys. The IT guys
what
are
the
pretty
fuck are you
infamous.
doing? And I said, I don't know. And because I signed into an account that I wasn't supposed to be signed into. It said Luke Lombardi. So I signed into that. And he's like, what the fuck is this? And then I downloaded Trello. Then my PC was ready to update to Windows 11, and he ripped me for that. He said, "What the fuck? It's not provisioned."
Well, that's your IT department, right? They're going to be a little persnickety. That's just how they are.
Luke gets confused with IT and software development.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what Chet and I do. We
Well, I
don't
know,
provision
but
systems.
but wouldn't he be? If he was the VP, he would be in charge of that whole
No.
sector.
No,
I'm sure that's what the description said.
I don't think so. Then that must not be the Chet kind of role.
It's a check on a roll, dude.
He's more like the software. He's like heading up.
Yeah.
Like, if you want this new feature for the software, he's like, all right, we're going to get this team allocated to get it done.
That's right.
Wait,
Product
dude,
roadmap delivery.
super fucking I don't know if I'm allowed to say this because I don't know if it's gonna like violate like your life or Procore's life, but they have an idea that they're teaching us very similar to the Culver way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know,
The triangle.
Oh, the triangle.
You gotta watch out with that symbol because that can mean something else.
the
Dude.
triangle. It's the
Yeah,
not
like,
pyramid.
little
But they
graphic.
literally teach the same exact method that you discussed with us.
What do they say?
Essentially not in the leadership scheme that you've talked about, but more in like a structural position as how businesses need to grow. And they basically say you have to flip the pyramid upside down. And then they have a whole big thing about it and how like as a construction industry and businesses, we need to flip the pyramid upside down for these businesses to do X, Y, and Z, and how we're going to help them get there. It was interesting.
Yep. That's the way.
Yeah.
If you think about it, historically, the power dynamic between the employer and the employee has been very one-dimensional. Back in the day, the employees had zero power whatsoever, but that's shifting to become more imbalanced, and that's what you're seeing.
Yeah, and it's completely flipped.
It's like the Twitter thing, dude. All those employees walked out because they didn't like that Elon said you have to work hard.
Yeah.
Working hard is not what you want for a scaling organization. You want an organization that has the capacity to work hard, but operates in a standard state of it delivering with ease.
Yeah,
That's what you
Procore
want.
right now. Literally Procore. It's like I've been in boot camp for 4 weeks and they don't have intentions of like making me go into the workforce yet.
Are you enjoying it?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
You got good people around you?
Oh yeah, a lot of good people. The manager's sick. The office is awesome. So far it's so good. I need to figure out. I don't want to be an SDR forever. So in the next 6 months to a year, they basically said if you do X, Y, and Z, you can transfer to whatever you want. So I'll have to send you like an outline of all the different jobs I can go to and how to get there.
Yeah, pick one and then just start doing it. Don't even ask for permission.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think he should go into management. I think that's where he would excel.
Could be.
But how do you get there?
Like Chet, you've been a manager for 200 years. I mean, do you feel like management is kind of like coaching, or it can be, or not at
Oh
all?
yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
You
Coach.
just
So
gotta learn a couple different things like temperament.
hold
Probably.
on a second. Some noise coming through here. I think it's important to segregate leadership from management. Those are two separate concepts, but also often when you're working in a role as a leader, you are a manager, but they're not the same idea. Those are two segregated topics. I would put coaching more on the perspective of leadership. Management has more to do with expectation setting, goal setting, and accountability. Leadership has to do with being a mentor and being somebody who goes into your organization and ensures that they're working in your image.
That's what I want to do.
So what kind of job title is that? Like, what should we be looking for?
It would still be a manager role, but management always comes with a leadership aspect.
Yeah,
and it's just how hard you want to push one side of the.
I would say management is the bureaucracy of leadership, where you are doing HR level operations, you're doing performance reviews, all of that type of HR bullshit. That's management.
Yeah, that's the shit I want to do though. I want to sit down with Matt and be like, "What's going on?" And tell him a little bit about everything. Your goals.
You're gonna pip him.
About your stuff.
Yeah. For the listeners out there, Chet's got a new book coming out. When's it coming out, Chet? Next year?
Oh yeah, maybe. I think next year sounds good.
Next year, all about business, management, life. So stay tuned for that.
We're gonna have a full actually interview episode.
Yeah.
We're gonna just let Chet when he's in his professional setting.
Once the book's launched.
Yeah, we'll all get dressed up in suits and everything and dig into it.
Yep.
Unless you don't want us to wear suits, we'll wear fucking Speedos.
Let's all wear banana costumes.
Yeah,
man.
Dude,
Fortnite.
Yeah, that's right.
Whatever you want.
All right, Chet. Well, it's good having you, man. We'll set up a formal interview later, but thanks for checking in.
Yeah, of course. You guys have a great Thanksgiving. Say hi to Trill.
Dude. See ya.
See you guys.
What a guy.
Yeah, Chet's a legend. Oh, dude. Let's wrap it up with some Thanksgiving wishes.
Holiday special.
You got anything for anybody? I mean, this episode turned into like thankfulness, but the way I want you guys to look at this and the takeaway from this episode is all the things we talked about today, we wouldn't be talking about them without the people, the friends, the things that we've grown. So essentially this whole episode, I'm just thankful for all those things that we have in our life, the people that we can have conversations with, G in the chat, joking with us.
Luke and I might not say this enough, but we're thankful for you guys. We're grateful and we appreciate the support and help all the time.
Yeah. Like I'm sure it's annoying when we fucking send you the link 20 times to check us out. But again, thankful for all of that. This whole episode, for the friends, family, cabrones, the homies, the jefes. And
if you want to do an interview, reach out to the Nobo Podcast here on YouTube, or just send an email or a text to Luke or myself. We can set something up, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Comment below. Is there like a button for that?
Not yet.
Gee, you don't have a button for that banner. Rico. It's great to have you on, Rick. All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know if we're doing an episode Sunday.
We're moving, but are you off Monday?
Negative. Are you?
Yeah, I mean, I could take off.
The fuck is this shit?
But we're probably moving. So we're not going to have the traditional Sunday podcast, but maybe Thursday morning will. Can you do Thursday morning? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be home Thursday morning.
All right, we'll do a podcast Thursday morning.
All right, chat.
Yeah.